Hello, my little artists. I hope you guys enjoyed watching that video about the big cats. And now it's time for us to draw a big cat of our own. And today we are going to be drawing this adorable little tiger. Isn't he cute? Okay, so go ahead and get your pencil. I've got my Sharpie so you can see what I'm drawing, but you guys need to be using a pencil. Write your name at the top of your paper and then flip it over so we can get started. I'll give you guys a couple seconds to get your name. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is we are going to start with our tiger's nose. So we're going to find the middle of our paper and we're going to draw just a really small rainbow line. Doesn't come all the way up like a big rainbow, just barely curved. Kind of like more like a little frowny face in a rainbow line. And then right underneath it, I'm going to make a dot right in the middle. And then I'm going to curve up to the left. So now it kind of looks like a shark fin. And then I'm going to curve in from, or that curved to the right. Sorry, this was to the left. That was to the right. So now that we've got his cute little triangle nose, we're going to draw his face. Now to draw his face, we're going to come up really high up above his nose. And we're going to curve out and around and then curve back in, and it kind of looks like a big giant U. It's kind of hard to see that once I've got all the eyes and the tiger stripes and everything, but it'll be easier to see once I do it. So I'm going to start up here towards the top of my paper. I'm going to go ahead and spot where I want to start, and then I'm going to curve out and around, and then I'm going to curve all the way back in and stop right about there. So I'm going to put me another dot there. So I'm going to curve out, come down and around, and back up. So it kind of looks like a giant letter U. Now, is mine very straight? No. Does it have to be? No. Remember, ish drawings, they don't have to look perfect. Tiger-ish, or just having fun. Just having a little bit of fun. Okay, now up here, I'm going to draw another line kind of like the top of his nose up here, but I don't want it to touch my two ends over here. I want it to be right here in the middle. See how it's just a little line, because then I got to draw the curves of his ears. So I'm just going to start here and just do a little one right there in the middle. And then that way I've got room to draw some big curved ears. Cute little ears. Then I'm going to put a circle in the middle. Okay, then I need to draw the bridge of his nose. Bridge of his nose. So I'm going to start on either end of his nose and draw two lines up towards the top of his head. We'll draw two lines up towards the top of his head. Now, they can either touch those two lines or they can come in a little bit. I made them come in a little bit on that one. This one I came in a little bit, and that one I touched the end of his ear. It doesn't matter. We're just drawing two lines coming up. Then we need to add his cheeks. So finish these two lines, and then we're going to add his cheeks here in just a second. Okay. From the corner of his nose, I'm going to draw a curved line down to the bottom of his face. right and on the left. And then a vertical line right down the middle from the bottom of his nose to the bottom of his chin there. And then I'm going to add 2 big circles for his eyes with 2 little circles up in the right corner. And as you can see, they're going to stay white. We're going to leave them, and we'll color in the rest black once we get our crayons and markers out. Okay, we're almost done. All we got to do is draw his legs and his tail. Then we're going to add some lines for grass. Oh, and we can't forget his whiskers, but we'll add his whiskers last. Okay, so to draw his legs, I'm going to start on the edge. I'm going to draw a diagonal line down, diagonal line down. And we'll make this one a little bit longer. I want them to be about the same length down. Then we'll draw a smiley face in on both of them. So 2 diagonals down, smiley faces in. This kind of looks like an L, and that one kind of looks like a backwards L. Then we'll draw a little diagonal up on either one. And then connect it with a little smiley. Okay, now for his back leg, I'm going to start over here on the side of his chin. And we'll draw a diagonal line down, but I don't want it to be as long as my first one. And then I'm going to curve it in. So it looks like this foot is behind this one. Okay, now for his tail, it's going to be an S line. Kind of looks like a snake, doesn't it? Kind of looks like a snake that I drew. A big S. So I'm going to start here. I'm going to curve up and over. So I just drew a size S right there. And then it's going to curve around and follow that S curve below. And now he's got a cute little tail. And then I'm just going to draw some stripes on it. Okay, now we need to work on his stripes. So we're going to be drawing all kinds of shapes. What kind of shape are these? Are they triangles? Absolutely. So we're going to be drawing some triangles. And it's going to be really easy the way we're going to draw them, okay? I'm going to come up above his eye and make a dot. And then I'm just going to draw 2 diagonal lines back to the side of his face. And now I have a triangle. Do the same thing over here. Make a dot. 2 diagonal lines. And now I have a triangle. Below his eye, make a dot. 2 diagonal lines. Makes a triangle. Dot. 2 diagonal lines. Make a triangle. And then I'm going to do one more. One more dot. 2 diagonal lines. Ooh, I'm going to barely be able to squeeze one in over here, but I'm going to do it. This one's going to be a little one. I squeezed it in there. So I added 3 over here on the right, 3 over here on the left. And now I'm going to go ahead and add his whiskers. So I'm going to do 1, 2, 3 on the right, 1, 2, 3 on the left. Now he's got some whiskers. Okay, now for his legs, I'm going to make a dot, diagonal line, diagonal line, make a dot, diagonal line, diagonal line. 2 stripes over there. Make me a dot, diagonal line, diagonal line, dot, diagonal line, diagonal line, 2 triangle stripes over there. And then on his back leg, it's not a perfect triangle. It's not a perfect triangle because we don't see all of it. So I'm just going to draw diagonal line down, diagonal line up, and then that will be a stripe. And then all I have left are some zigzag lines for the grass. So I'm going to do just some zigzag lines. And then that can be grass. So the grass can be down here at the bottom, and then the sky up here can be blue. And you can add some clouds and a sun if you want, because we are done drawing. So once you finish all your stripes and your grass, go ahead and put your pencil up so I can come get those. And let's talk about how we're going to color him. Now, we know that tigers are orange with black stripes. So what I did was I outlined all of my triangles and the stripes on his tail with black, outlined his eyes, the inside of his ears, and his whiskers with a black marker. And then we'll go back with a black crayon and color it in. Do we color in with markers? No, we do not color in with markers. We color in with a crayon. I did his nose red, and then the rest of him I outlined in orange, because tigers are orange with black stripes. Some of them are white, but we're doing an orange tiger today. Oh, that's a tongue twister. And then I outlined my zigzags with green, and then you can color in your grass green. And like I said, you can add a sun and some clouds and color in your sky. So we didn't take too long to draw our picture today because I want to give you guys plenty of time to color. So you have the rest of art today to color your tigers. So I hope you had fun learning about big cats and drawing this cute little tiger. And until next time.